We should be live. So I'm just going to go share that on all the social medias, and then we're going to get started. So today is a 24-hour stream. Well, today and I guess into tomorrow. Because we're about, well, we're at 12 noon, so technically we're the halfway point of the day. But just if you're going like full 24-hour day, if you're going with actual like when I'm normally awake, this is definitely not the halfway point. But yeah, believe everything is set up and working as it should be. May have to play around. Oh, thank you for the host, the Astropath. Much appreciated as always. Just making sure everything is working as it should be. I'll wait a bit on that. Then one thing that is doing a bit weird, but just give it a few moments and then try again. So today, yeah, we're going to be doing various Mario games, starting with Mario Brothers and ending with, we'll see. If you were here for my 12-hour stream, you know I was doing various Zelda games. That was like a couple months ago, and got up to start with the original Legend of Zelda, played some Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, then Ocarina of Time, and that one I just was having so much fun with it, I kept going with that one until the end. So it all depends on how much fun we're having with each game, how much time we spend with each, and until we eventually get to the end. And yeah. So let's get started. And make sure everything is on screen, that should be, and yeah. So we're just going to be starting with some Mario Brothers. Not Super Mario Brothers. Classic Mario Brothers. One player game A. And we're going to see... Oh, ooh, wow. I forget always how slippery this game is. No, wait, why is it slippery? Shouldn't be ice at the beginning. But I guess it is. So we're gonna see how far we can get, both as far as like... Okay. Well, that was bad. There we go. Phase 2. We want to see how high of a score we can get, and how high of a stage number we can get to. Wow, the controls in this are pretty bad. We're gonna get the game over pretty quickly, and then we're gonna try again. But... So how is everyone doing today? On this Christmas day, anybody if you celebrate Christmas, do you have a good Christmas? And if you don't, did you have a good? Are you having a good Monday? It is Monday, right? Yes, it is Monday. We are not getting perfect. Ah, only missed 2 though, so that's not too bad. No bonus. Ah, you get perfect, you get a bonus. See, that's how we want to do things. Okay, this guy's going Speedy Gonzalez on who was not I was very lucky. That fireball really should have killed me. Nice. I'm trying to get the hang of it. This game has very slippery physics. Like, it feels like we're on ice. Yeah, use this guy as a block. Nope. Changed my mind, made mistakes. Oh, we're still alive, though. Oh, now we're game over. We're gonna give that another go. Oh, the P at the bottom is phase number. Okay, so that also shows at the bottom, in addition to showing up like when we, in the middle of the screen, we actually move on. That's good to know. Okay, we have 2 lives, and we died more than twice, which means we did also get lives at some point. Ah. Gonna be watching, trying to watch for that when we get live. That's something I'm curious about. It's probably at certain point values. And did not mean to do that. Yeah, this game, jumping on enemies does not work. That was not something that they came up with until Super Mario Brothers. You need to be super to be able to jump on enemies and kill them like that. And running, running, running. We want that coin. Okay. I'm feeling it's gonna be when we hit 10,000 that we're gonna get a life back. Perfect. And just barely in the nick of time. We definitely got a life there. We only got 1 life, though. So it's not like every 10,000, if that's why we got it. Cause it could also just be from the bonus round. It's hard to say for certain. You're going this way. The other thing I need to figure out is when we get... We haven't been using the POW at all. But that's something I should find out. I should use it once and then see if it eventually regenerates. Okay, so the POW we've used once. We're gonna let you come this way. And you're gonna... Okay. Going too fast. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, so once again, it's possible we got a life at 10,000. But clearly, that doesn't... you missed the coin. That doesn't keep going. See, sometimes you kind of go through those like ones right near the edge. Okay. It's interesting when they go like that. I want the coin. No, we want a death apparently. Okay, we're gonna give it one more go. No, we're gonna... we want to try and at least beat our top score, I mean... Okay. A pretty good first round. Which I mean, perfect first round. Also, there's no time limit, so we don't really need to be rushing at all. Also, yeah, we never got to test out where this... when this resets. Okay. Nice. Okay, so the extra life wasn't from the points. It might be from getting perfect in here. We didn't get a bonus. Yeah, it's probably from getting perfect. Okay, and POW hasn't come back, so that doesn't come back after. It might not come back ever. Something to watch out for. Oh no, there's a... Okay, so it is at 20,000. So it has nothing to do with the bonus round. Just at 20,000. Did we get to... We got to 40,000, right? And that didn't give us anything. I don't think. Ooh. There we go. Might be just single bonus life in the entire game. It's too early to say for sure, though. Really? There we go. We're gonna let you turn around. The coin! Ooh, that was bad. We need to be not rushing. Key to this game is to not rush. Take your time. Problem is, the longer you wait, the more fireballs come. So you don't want to be like, ooh, too cautious. But there isn't an actual time limit, so jumped over the enemy. So these guys are not technically Koopas. I mean, like the ones that were in the last level. These guys are obviously not. They are shell creepers, which are probably they're probably an evolutionary relative of the Koopas, but not quite the same thing. You can take out those fireballs like that, you just have to actually hit them. Nope. No coin for us. Just got the coin. Okay. Gonna wait down here for that guy. Grab this coin. And this coin. And just keep running. Nope. Hello, you. Crap. That did not go according to plan. Okay. That wasn't the worst. Okay, so 40,000 does not give us an extra life. Okay, now this is really... Like I was saying, the game was already kind of icy. This is then far worse when we actually get actual ice. One coin short. I don't know how many of you have actually played this game before. Because a lot of people think of Super Mario Brothers as the first Mario game. Well, technically even this isn't the first Mario game. It's the first Mario titled game. But the first Mario game was Donkey Kong, followed by Donkey Kong Jr. And it was after that where the Mario series split up into this being Mario Brothers, and then Donkey Kong 3. And Donkey Kong 3 was not very... Ooh, the POW came back, so at some point the POW does come back. We just don't know what that point is. Yeah, so at some point... So yeah, so Donkey Kong 3 was not very successful, whereas this was reasonably successful for... This was an arcade game. I mean, this is the NES version of the arcade game, but... It is an arcade game. Yeah. So the Mario continued after this with Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers 2, and the other Super Mario Brothers 2, and Super Mario Brothers 3, and World, and the Land games on the Game Boy, and so on and so forth. Donkey Kong, meanwhile, after Donkey Kong 3 kind of stagnated for several years until 1994, where two things happened. First, they made Donkey Kong for the Game Boy, which had the first 4 levels of, like, the classic arcade Donkey Kong, and then an entirely new, 96 levels, I believe, for a total of 100. Hey, Shin. How you doing? How's the day going? Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, and then Donkey Kong Country by Rare. Game over. How it came back in Super Mario Brothers 2. More accurately, Doki Doki Panic, yeah. Interesting thing with Doki Doki Panic is that it was originally intended to be Super Mario Bros. 2 in Japan, but they couldn't get, they weren't able to get the vertical scrolling stuff working the way they wanted, and they eventually, so they kind of put it on the back burner and just made, like, Super Mario Bros. 2 that was basically just like a harder version of Super Mario Brothers, but the same, like, basic game. Mechanics. Crap. That was bad on my part. And then later on, when they got the vertical scrolling to work, they also got the license for whatever Japanese festival thing or something, Doki Doki Panic. Like, I know it's like based on like Arabian Nights, but there's some like Japanese festival based on that or something. I don't know exactly. And then, so then they made that at Doki Doki Panic, and then later released that as the North American Super Mario Brothers 2. So that's the real reason to come to my stream. All the video game educational content. Not to be confused with edutainment video games. All those may come someday. I know everybody is really wanting to see me play, I don't know, Mario's Missing or whatever. Maybe Donkey Kong Jr. Math, that's the one I actually have. Yeah. I haven't watched any videos on it, I've just, you know, read up on it over the years. Thought I could sneak under that guy. Ooh, this is a really bad run. Maybe I'll just try a couple more. Like, I'd like to beat my top score, but I don't... But this is a very repetitive game, and I don't want to be, you know, boring people too much. Okay, which one are you coming out of? Excellent. That's what I like better, when I can, like, knock them off. Hit them like that. So I don't have to jump up again right away. And... oh crap. Nope, just run, just run, just run. Up here. There we go. The hidden two-player minigames, you remember there's 3, yeah. Oh, who was I playing it with years ago one time? And just every time it was their turn and they tried to pass me, I would force the minigame so that they couldn't, so that I was just beating every level and they couldn't beat any. And they were just getting annoyed with me. Rightly so. Ooh, just barely under the wire. That really helps with getting your high score up there. I wanted to... nah. Whatever. Yeah, I can be a bit of a troll at times. But I'm a lovable troll, I think. No. Oh, no, no. There we go. We're okay. We're alive. Hey, Fireball. Too slow. Okay. Hey, Schmarkus. Good to see ya, good to see ya. Just playing some Mario Brothers here. Okay, what do I want to do? Let's go back up here. How are you doing today? How's your day going? Oh. Try not to panic. Okay, just gonna go through here. We go back through here. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Nice. All festivities are going to be later. Nice, nice. And I how we always do Christmas stuff on Christmas Eve, so that's already taken care of for me. Well, I do still have a family gathering next weekend for, like, my mom's, like, extended family. So, right now, just doing a 24-hour stream. Only about half an hour in, so still got a good amount to go. Oh, no worries. Hams are good. Enjoy your hams. This game we're having a bit of a better go. Like, we still lost the 1 life, but just the 1. We're gonna stay down here for now. No. I made mistakes, and the fact that I survived is very lucky there. But sometimes in video games, that's just what you need. Just, you know, go with the luck. If you don't have the skill, go with the luck. Ah! 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 Ooh, we're okay. That fireball was, like, right on my ass. There was nothing I could do there. Okay, which one are you coming out of? This side. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's on the Wii U, but in Wii mode, and it's an NES Virtual Console game. That's a port of an arcade game. Oh, this ice sucks. Because this game is already, like, very slippery to begin with. So when there's actual ice, it's just gets ridiculous. Yeah. Streaming Star Fox 64, nice. I think actually, yeah, I do. I mean, I do have Star Fox 60. I have all of the N64 Virtual Console games for the Wii. So clearly, I have Star Fox 64. So yeah, back in the day, when I had, you know, more spending money, I was working on getting... Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. That was decent. I was working on getting all of the Virtual Console and WiiWare games. Like, all of them. But eventually, that was just becoming too expensive. But I have all the N64 ones, and all of the Commodore 64 games, all but one of the Sega Master System games, most of the NES games, all of the arcade games, and then a few Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and TurboGrafx games. Any luck on the job front? Not as of yet. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. And then I have, like, I don't even know how many of the WiiWare games. See, I didn't start doing this, like, when the Wii first came out. If I did, I probably would have all of them, because... Like, honestly, like, they released them, like, you know, a couple a week, and it wouldn't have been that difficult. If I had been starting right when the Wii started. It was after games started being removed, and I'm like... Oh, like, that's the problem with digital, is that, like, if something is removed, it's no longer available. So I'm like, let's just start getting everything. Just in case I want to eventually play it. And then... Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm missing one of the Sega Master System games, because it was already removed by the time I started working on this. Let's grab this coin. Ah, crap. Ooh, how did that fireball not get me? Yeah, there were a lot of garbage WiiWare games. I have a lot of the... I probably have most of the good ones. Because, like, I had a list, I made a kind of a list and kind of did it in order of what I was interested in, so I probably got most of the good ones, and a lot of the garbage ones as well. But most of the ones I'm missing are probably garbage ones. I should have go through and look at that eventually. Ever play Rock and Roll Climber? I don't believe so. Doesn't sound familiar. When I say, like... I shouldn't even say have necessarily have all the good ones, because it's not like I like looked at reviews for all of them. It was more like, okay, this is part of a franchise I'm familiar with. Okay, we'll put it like, you know, closer to the top of the list, or like, this title sounds interesting type thing. It could be a good game or stuff like that. Ooh, a little too close. Yeah, so I have the Final Fantasy ones. I have the Final Fantasy ones. I have, probably like pretty much anything, any WiiWare games by Nintendo themselves. And let's see, there's a Space Invaders game, a Castlevania game, what else? What else? Yeah, so, anyway, stuff like that, so. After this, I'm going to switch over to some Super Mario Bros. 2. Unfortunately, yeah. That's one that I have on my actual NES. Which I also made sure was working before stream, just in case. Actually, I had some issues where I was having trouble with, when I was testing my NES with yeah, I do have a way to capture NES. Where I was having issues with my sound, like, wouldn't have issues for the sound for the stream, although I didn't actually even test that, but that I know, that wouldn't have been an issue, but I just like, why isn't the sound coming through, and trying to figure out everything, and all of a sudden I realized, oh, I'm an idiot. It's, oh, see, I like had the TV sound on, and I'm like, wait, I never have the TV sound on. I don't even have the sound going to the TV. I have the sound going to headphones, so it doesn't even go to the TV. The way I have it set up. But yeah, I have an Elgato HD. And it can capture both HDMI and composite and component. So I have everything I need for capturing anything HDMI, composite, or component. Yeah. I don't have anything that uses, or I don't, like, use component for anything, but, because I know some systems I could use component, but I don't have, you know, the right, cables for them. If I had the right cables for them, I have, like, what I need to connect it to the, Elgato, but, yeah. Hey, Lior. I reached the 24-hour stream goal last week. Wednesday or Thursday, was it? Probably Wednesday. Those were the days I was streaming last week, so it was one of those. what was it? The stream goal? Or, it was... The goal was 20 subs, and I reached that, so now I'm going to do another 24-hour stream when I hit 30 subs. Hook up your Wii to your AverMedia via the HDMI adapter. Okay. Yeah. That I couldn't help you with. I'm not sure exactly. Yeah. It's also interesting what sometimes does and doesn't work with stuff. Because, like, for the setup I use, like, I was using it for a while, no issues with, like, Super Nintendo and GameCube, I think, and then all of a sudden, one day I go to use it for the N64, which uses all the same cables, and didn't work. And because apparently the N64 signal was slightly different and it wasn't working, so then I had to get some other stuff. Well, basically I had to split the signal. I had to split the composite cable signal before I got to the Elgato capture card. Because otherwise, I think it was showing up on my computer, but not my TV, was it? I think that was the issue. So, like, I could stream it, I would just be blind, or at least I'd be, like, a couple, you know, seconds behind, or whatever. And I would not be able to play, you know, with a... I'd not be able to play with the delay that, you know, I have on the computer. Ah, no. Need to get up there before... No, I'm not even gonna bother. He's gonna, like, wake up any second now. Maybe... I might have had time. But yeah, it's interesting what all does and doesn't work. Also, I've heard that... I haven't tried it myself, because I haven't streamed any PS3 games, but apparently... I wouldn't be able to stream PS3 through HDMI, because apparently I would need some kind of a descrambler or something, just because of the type of signal it uses. So... yeah. Without a splitter. Okay, that might be... then, yeah, that might be related. Well, PS3... or with a splitter. Okay. Yeah. And, I mean, I might also, now, PS3... Ooh. Crap, the ice. Oh, and that was my first death. I was doing so good. PS3 I should be able to do through or PS3 might even have what I need for component. So, in which case, I'd actually be able to do that. I'd have to check to be sure, though. I don't know for sure off the top of my head. Which is also actually good, because as of right now, if I was doing PS3 through HDMI, I wouldn't be able to listen to the game audio myself. Unless well, I could listen to it on a delay, or I could listen to it by having the TV on, in which case my computer mic would pick the TV up, and like that would not sound very good. Because like for anything that uses composite, I have like a adapter thing where so I plug my headphones directly into it, and then for Wii and Wii, anything I play on Wii U, I just plug the headphones into the gamepad. Yeah, PS3 would have component cables. Ah, crap. Yeah, I only ever use it for I only ever use HDMI, so I wasn't completely certain. I mean, these days all I ever really use my PS3 for is a Blu-ray player. I'm primarily a Nintendo gamer and such. But... Ooh, okay. We're okay. No! Oh! Stop sliding. No, I did not get my PS3 for, Kingdom Hearts. I've never even played a Kingdom Hearts game. Gonna wait for you to flip around. No, I got my PS3 because I needed a Blu-ray player. And then I'm like, I might as well get a Blu-ray player that also plays games that I don't have. Yeah, I would like to play the Kingdom Hearts games someday, because, like, I mean, it's a Disney crossover, and, like, those are two things that I love, Disney and crossovers. I haven't played much of the Final Fantasy series, but I do like that of what I've played as well. So, it's like... makes sense for me to play them, I just haven't done so yet. Like I said, I'm primarily a Nintendo gamer. The PS3 is the first Sony system I owned. And the only other Sony system I own is a PSP that I bought used off a friend of mine. Okay, that was stuff that I should not have done. I got through it okay, but... And here we're going to make it, I think. There we go. One short. So close. There were mistakes made, several in a row, and that led to that happening. So yeah, got your PS3 from a friend because it was overheating, took it apart and downgraded it, and replaced the CPU cooling paste and cleaned out all of the cat dander. It runs great. Nice. I'm gonna try once more. This is going to be the last attempt, and then we're going to switch over to Super Mario Bros. 2. Excuse me, coins. I'd like you... Okay, there we go. Downgrade it so you could hack it. Ah, yes. Okay, my eventual goal with this game, not today, I mean, if this round goes really good, then maybe today, but is to max out both the score, which I assume maxes out at 999,999, or not necessarily 99, because I don't think the ones digit actually changes, but ooh crap, and max out the this, what is it, stage or phase? That's the word. Like P equals 3. What does P stand for? It's phase. At I assume 99, but I don't know for certain. Okay, we are definitely not getting perfect this round. No bonus. Hey, got our extra life. As far as I know, you can only get the one extra life in this game. Hey, Fireball. It's weird thinking that, like, this is, like, what was once considered, like, a decent-sized video game. And nowadays, something like this would be, like, a mini-game. Ah, no, 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 no. That was not what I... Okay. We're okay. We're okay. No need to panic. Okay, which side are you coming out of? Wrong side. I guessed wrong. I guessed wrong. I guessed wrong again. Yeah, like an NES remix, yeah. Or Wario. Yeah. Yeah, we've gone. And just like, okay, this was 80s, so 30-some years gone from, you know, this being a main series Mario game to Super Mario Odyssey being a main series Mario game, and just like the difference is staggering. Which I still don't have the Switch or Super Mario Odyssey. Need a job for that first. Okay. That could have ended badly if the fireball hit me before I hit the enemy. Didn't, but could have. Yes, give me my coins. Okay. what's coming out next? Another one of these guys. We're just gonna run down here. Up here. Okay, that's the last enemy. I like that the last enemy changes color like it and speeds up as well, which is kind of annoying, but that way you know it's the last enemy. Yeah, no. Too short. Yeah, competition definitely helps, as does the fact that, it's... I mean, a lot of technology isn't made just for video games or whatever, because just like computers have advanced so much because they're so useful for so many things. Ah, no. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. Everything was not fine. I think grabbing a cookie distracted me. Called me off my game. The moral of the story is... I should give somebody else my cookies. But there's no one else here, so... I will continue having them for myself. Oh, you flipped 4 up before. Everyone... Well, I only have one roommate, and yeah, he's off doing Christmas stuff. But, yeah. Actually, I think... I ran a basement place, and I think the people upstairs also are also gone doing Christmas stuff, although I don't know for certain. I haven't heard anyone upstairs, but I don't always hear them, so... Yeah. But yeah, so going to switch to Super Mario Brothers 2. It's going to briefly require me to go offline just for switching some stuff around. But, so I'll just be, like, offline for, like, should be no more than a minute, just as I'm switching stuff around. And then I will be back. Actually... Just go and quit this here as well first. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so I won't be offline for long, just enough time to switch stuff around, and it is NES, so it's possible something it'll take a while to get started, but hopefully not, and then I'll be back on.